ignore the noise. You know my most video, the top 10 Mario Party minigames? Well, I'm doing a follow-up, but because one, there are a lot more minigames I can do, and second, there are some bad minigames. Let's look at the next good minigames, top 10 minigames 2.0 in Mario Party. This is my opinion, no swearing in the comments, no, nothing like that, no arguing, nothing like that, and let's move straight on to the first pick. You know in Mario Party there are these one minigames that are not present on the thing, on like minigame roulettes. That's because they're hidden minigames like shell soccer. Well, actually shell football maybe, but it's called shell soccer no matter what region you're in, so that doesn't matter. But anyway, it's actually a better version because you get to, well, you have to hit them with a shell in order to win. You have to hit the enemies with a shell to win. And I like hitting the Goombas with the shell to win because it makes it more balanced, and I feel like it's just more balanced than like the other two minigames. You know, shell shocked. If you get shell shocked, what if you that minigame from Mario Party 2? Well, they bought it back. Yay! But as you can see up there, but come back, it says tread carefully. That's because they changed the name to Shell Shock to Tread Carefully. It's still the same game where you have to shoot the tanks, but why did they change the name? I don't know. There are 3 stage variations, and you get to hit the persons with your tanks, and it's good. Yay! It's good fun. Well, those maze games where those little maze games where you have to tilt the maze in order for the ball to move, but if you tilt it in like a wrong area, if you like tilt it in a hole, the ball will go back to the beginning. Well, what if you had the tilting aspect, but instead of doing a maze, you have to clean up, a tilt clean. Even like maybe the silliest concept could be a good minigame. Tipsy Tourney. Tipsy Tourney, for example, over here I'm picking. You have to walk on top of a square and tilt it in order to use the square in order to break the cracker. And clean it up the picture, and you get a new picture. Yay! Simple. I know it's a simple concept, and it's executed in a good way. This might seem like a weird concept, but it's not a weird concept, I don't think. But some people have their own opinions, so you can't criticize. There's no arguing still. That was Coney Isles. Or Coney Island. Okay, it's actually Coney Island. I'm joking around with you people. Because, yeah, I love ice cream, and in the summer you have to have some ice cream. And, and you have to watch the shadows and have the largest ice cream, but by the end of the game. It's very fun, and I just wish I could jump through that little small picture right on the tip of the screen that I can literally see right now and eat up the entire stage. Okay, I might exercise for stage. I'm not being for real, don't worry. In Mario Party, the one that started it all, I've played it before on on emulator probably. But one thing, the original Mario Party is phenomenale because it even had its minigames recreated into Mario Party 2, but some of them had the Mario Party 2 variant pushed, and some had the Mario Party 1 variant pushed. But Bombs Away opted for probably the worst variant, but I can still tolerate it for now because it's still kind of the same thing, but doesn't have the big cannon at the end. Because I played Mario Party 2, I think was my first Mario Party game, and this was my second Mario Party game. And no, I know nothing makes sense, okay? But we don't have time for that. And also ignore the noises if there are any noises. And the way you finish Bombs Away is you have to be the last one standing, wait for the timer to run out, and whoever's left alive wins. See? Another concept of having multiple winners. All these concepts are very good and makes for a very fun minigame. And that's why this has to be on this list. Do you guys like counting by any chance? And do you guys like math? If the answer is no, well, bad for you, because if the answer is yes, good for you, because roll call might be for you, because you have to count all of the enemies, all of the living creatures, like the toads, the bees, all the bombs, depending on which stage you've given on screen. You can cheat if you take a picture, and then you can do it without time. But yeah, you can cheat in this minigame, yes, but it's still fun, and you can count them both you can count them all and try and get the closest score possible. It's also like another minigame, which might not be on this list today, but it could be on the next list, who knows? And I don't mean the worst list. But there's a lot more to happen, you know? You remember that tread carefully game I was talking about? How you have to, tread carefully. There's actually an upgraded version of that where you're over a tower and you have to shoot your paper with bullet balls. This is called bullet blasters. And the way you beat bullet blast as well. It's just the same thing as tread carefully. Where's the difference? There's the difference. You may be asking, well, there is no difference to this and the other one. Apart from the fact you have to be very good with like your timing, but it could be better. So, let me ask, do you like baseball? Is the answer yes? Oh no. Well, too bad. To be honest, you can't tell me to change the ranking, or else I would not be happy if you did. And then you get Dinga Derby. And you probably have heard of baseballs. Well, this time there are just machines, a big stopwatch at the front, and you have to hit as many of the balls before the stopwatch runs out. Well, that stopwatch is really a timer. But in all the reality, it's very fun to have fun. Okay, that makes no sense, but I think I'll just allow it anyway. But anyway, you have to just snap all of them with the baseballs in order to have fun. That's the fun in this game. There's lots of fun to be had. And there definitely is, especially in lots of minigames. Now, you know something I like about the minigames? The music they use. Because even a music that could just be over one minigame can still be good. But no matter what. I could have done honorable mentions, but that's not here. You don't get any honorable mentions because I threw 100 minigames, and that's enough for me to rank 10 of them. And yes, this is a lot of fun. And what you have to do in look away is you have to look away from the top player. It's nice, lovely, beautiful jingle that plays. Probably was better in Mario Party 2. And to look away from the top player. The top player looks at you, looks the same direction as you. You fell, which makes this fun, and the music even has to give it some points. And now, the best Mario Party minigame is, without a doubt, facelift. You know how I put crazy cutters? You know crazy cutters or like trace race? This is the same accuracy, because if you don't remember from the first video, I put some. This video is pretty. Not video. This game is pretty fun because you have to tug and match the example. It's the same thing as tracing, which gives that thing some points. And that's all with me. And that's it. Hope you had fun in this. Like, subscribe. No arguing, no sharing in the comments. I'll see you next.